Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Feast 2 Sloppy Seconds. This is a 2008 Splatterfest bodily fluids gross out film from Dimension Extreme. If you're a fan of Fangoria or you got a lot of these flicks in your collection, you probably know what I'm talking about. Um, this movie kicks ass. I loved it. It's kind of like updated version of Dawn of the Dead. It takes place in a small town, I guess, in Louisiana somewhere. Starts out with honey pie from the first movie. I will disclose that I haven't seen the first movie. I just decided to get this one because the trailer looked cool on YouTube's. Uh, Even more amusing when before I started watching it was to check out the reviews on Netflix and IMDb, because the people who watched this sequel thought that the first one was better, so this one was even shittier than the first one. No pun intended. There's a lot of shit and body fluids and blood, splatters, guts, you name it. This is the unrated version, by the way, that I'm talking about. And there's supposed to be a sequel to this, a Feast 3 that went straight to video. Um, I'd be interested in checking out these Dimension Extreme films, especially the unrated versions, uh, the straight to video versions. Um, but I just got too much shit on my DVD queue on Netflix. So I gave this one a try, and it was a pleasant surprise. Like I said, it starts out with honey pie from the first movie. She's like running from something. I don't know. She's the dumb blonde, I guess. Doesn't know how to use a gun. She ends up getting killed in this one. Sorry to spoil it, but there is no real ending to this. It's just one kill after another from start to finish. Um, yeah, then there's some lesbian biker babe. I don't remember her name. Like, she's like the queen bee of the lesbian bikers. She's got a sister. She's trying to avenge her sister's death. I guess she's got one half of sister tattooed on her thumb or something, and the other sister's chopped off hand has the other half of the tattoo, so you can kind of line up their thumbs, and it makes the word sister. That was pretty cool. She's got a funky looking tattoo on her neck, and she looks like a chain smoking lesbian 40-year-old. Not very attractive. None of these babes in this movie are attractive, by the way. They're all white babes. There's a token African American used car salesman. His wife is white. That's a pretty bad stereotype, but this movie is politically incorrect all the way. And and of course his white wife is cheating on him with the white dude, the bald-headed white dude with the funky sideburns and the mustache. Um, yeah, this movie is crazy. Um, then there are a couple of midget Mexican wrestlers who I guess they work part time as key makers in this little bitty town in Louisiana. Um, then there's their grandmother, um, who ends up getting puked on, I guess, by one of these monsters. These monsters, by the way, are could be the same as Dawn of the Dead zombies, but they're just guys walking around in funky-looking Halloween rubber suits, which is cool. I dig the low-budget feel of this. They must have used gallons of blood and animal parts. It's like Herschel Gordon Lewis meets George Romero type flick, but or Tom Savini. But anyway, great flick. It gave me some ideas, like if I wanted to produce and or direct and or write a screenplay for a movie like this. I'd make it more political though. I'd make the monsters communists and the other side like nudist lesbians. That's an idea I have for a movie in a couple years. But anyway, I'm digressing a little bit. Yeah. So the lesbian biker babes take off their clothes to make some kind of catapult contraption. The grandmother gets peeped on. She turns into like one of the monsters. She gets catapulted too. There's even the um, the man whore dude, the guy that I was telling you about with the sideburns and the mustache. He tries to save a baby, and the monsters are like chasing him. He just throws the baby up in the air, and splat. Um, he keeps doing crazy stuff like he does an autopsy on one of the monsters, and the monster starts shitting and pissing all over the lesbian foo. Um, Barfs on the grandmother, like I said. There's a lot of great scenes like that that are hella funny. I like it when they mix black humor with horror, like they did in Dawn of the Dead. They were like putting cream pie in the zombies' faces. That was pretty cool. I got a kick out of that. And yeah, so definitely this director is influenced by George Romero, I think. Herschel Gordon Lewis, maybe. My kind of director. If I was a producer, man, I'd hire this guy to do tons of movies, not just this one. But I definitely dig the director. I didn't really dig the white lesbian chicks too much. They didn't really turn me on, but that's just me. You might like them. I just chain smoking, ugly looking lesbian queen bee. She was definitely not attractive. The other two younger, or I guess there were three or four younger white babes. Yeah, not really attractive, but if they were like flat-chested Chinese lesbians, yeah, with hairy armpits and hairy legs, that would have been cool. Anyway, that's just my fetish, but yeah, well, I'm a total fucking weirdo. Okay, I I definitely do not hold it against the white babes though. It was just the wrong actors, I guess. No big deal. But yeah, I gave this one 5 stars on Netflix. Matter of fact, fucking Netflix already rated it 5 stars, so whatever. It's just a bunch of monsters running around mauling people. That's about the extent of the plot. It's got some cool characters in it though. I really dig the Mexican wrestlers, and the man whore dude was quite funny also. Um, so there's that, and yeah, I'm gonna watch the special features now before I take my kid to Chinese lessons. I'm bringing my portable DVD player. Later, Steve and whoever else is watching, all 5 of you. There's another dude on. Oh shit! I got like a booger or something on my computer. Nasty. Anyway, yeah, there's another dude who reviewed this, didn't like it. That dude is whack. I mean, if you're a horror fan, you gotta love this. The true horror fan, I should say, like Terror for Tom, R&R Horror, aka Steve. Those guys, those guys know what true horror is. Okay, if you just want to see something that makes you jump, or like The Exorcist or Halloween, that kind of crap, you probably won't like this. But definitely my kind of flick. This is definitely a cult film. Um, so yeah, I'm glad I gave it a try, and definitely one of the better films of the year that I've seen so far. Laters.